What is good, hunters? Welcome back to another video. We just got our new Alaskan map, our new DLC map, and there's a lot to talk about. A lot of people are feeling pretty excited about this. Some, this doesn't change much for them. They believe that it's just a rehash or more of the old. But I think for many, this really solidifies this game as being really one of the best hunting games we have. And I'm excited about it, I love it. I think this is one of the most important DLCs, that we're going to get here, because it's pretty much our first of its kind, and I feel a lot of people are on the fence, and I think a lot of people will take the plunge now, and this will solidify itself as greatness, which I think it is. I believe it's DLC done right. I believe Nine Rocks nailed it. They overachieved, and I'll tell you why. You see, when you look at this map, it feels very handcrafted, in my opinion. It's a smaller map, and I was pretty worried about how they would handle this. How would it feel? Because when we look at like Nez and Transylvania, it's huge. It felt great, but a lot of those maps, a lot of parts of the maps were not really used. It was unreachable, which is fine. But most of the map kind of felt unused. Where I feel on this map, there's a lot of areas you can actually go to. It's gorgeous. It's amazing to really look at these vistas, and it's breathtaking. And I feel it's so well done. It's pretty much one of my favorite maps. I love hunting here. The animal selection is amazing. It's inviting. I think people would love it. This DLC is important because I believe it sets a standard going forward. It shows us what to expect from Nine Rocks as a company. What they care about, how much they value their players, and this shows that they do. I feel like the game feels a lot more refined. Yes, there are a lot more things that needs to be worked on, but I feel the game runs really well. Now on consoles and stuff, you're still going to have your stutters. On PC, same thing, but it's very minimal. And I feel with every update we're getting, we're a step closer to kind of getting this frame rate, I wouldn't say perfect, but to the point where it wouldn't be a concern to people. Nine Rocks over-delivered. This map is so amazing. It feels good. Even when it comes to the textures, like the foliage on the ground, when you compare that to like Nez, there's some parts of Nez and Transylvania where you can see the textures are like stretching. Plants are not really placed well. On this map, it's beautiful. The grass looks great. Everything looks good. There's no visual glitching or anything like that. Textures look great. Obviously, when you look far in the mountains, there are some, blurry textures out there, but that's expected. But when it comes to the terrain and all of that stuff, it looks wonderful. Animals look great. They animate well. I love the addition of the new animals to hunt. Overall, it's a great package. This map really reminds me of Silver Ridge Peaks from Call of the Wild. It has a really nice kind of feel like that map. But it still feels different. It still feels like it holds its own, I really can't compare this map to any other map. It just feels good for what it is, for being what it is. And I believe that the animal selection was well done. And I break up these two categories into two, where we have our premium animals and we have our secondary animals. Our premium animals are pretty much what not really going to be repeated. Right? So that's like the bison, the caribou, the Roosevelt elks. They're not really repeated from the other maps. And then we have our secondary animals, which will be repeated. And I expect that on pretty much all the maps we'll have, is that we're going to have repeated animals, because that's just the way it is. Like the ducks, the mountain goats, the wolves. I expect to see them in every other map. it is what it is. There's only so much you can add or do, you know? So I really, really love the animal selection. It's smart. They're not trying to add too much, take away too much. It's just right. And I think it really lends itself to this map, especially for new players coming into the game. It's welcoming. It's a lot of flat land, open land. And this can be difficult depending on your style of play, because as you walk around, the brush and the different bushes and stuff can be pretty high, so you can't really see, you know? So this can add a bit of trickery when it comes to depending on what difficulty you're playing on. It's very easy to spook animals, especially being in the open like this. Their senses are a lot higher, you know? So it's just a great map overall, man. I can't say enough. And this is the kind of stuff we can look forward to. You know, having crossbows, I love it. I mean, I'm not sure how much I'm going to hunt with it, per se, but it's encouraging me to try it because it's just so well done. It looks great. It feels good to shoot it, you know? So I'm definitely going to be tapping into that for, you know, in the future, for, you know, future videos and stuff. So, you know, it's really encouraging me to try different things, to try different approaches, and it's more than I can ask from a game like this, you know? I feel the map really is on par, or could be even better than NES and Transylvania. From a quality standpoint, we can see where the next step is quality even more, and they're stepping up their game, and I like it, I love it. You know, so I hope this really push sales, really push, you know, more eyes on this game, and we can bring some more hunters, bring some more awareness to the game, bring some more people on board, because I really, again, want this game to succeed going forward and for people to have a good time, you know? And hopefully, you know, in the next DLC, we'll get something different, you know, enough that some people who feel that this is more of a rehash will be pleased with, you know, something fresh, something even taking a chance on something that other games probably wouldn't, you know? And that's really what we want to push Nine Rocks to do, is really to kind of step outside the box a little bit and just push things, push the genre. And I think that's what most, you know, hunters want. This is going to benefit us. It's going to benefit the game all around. And it's going to be a great direction. So overall, I think the story is great too. I feel it has a lot more personality compared to the one on NES. The female protagonist is awesome. It's funny, it's quirky. I really think it's well done, especially for a hunting game. It's great. It's so much fun to, you know, do the quests and all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, you're in for a treat. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, take the temperature in the room, in the community, to see how hunters are feeling with this new DLC. You know, big anticipated DLC that I was waiting for. We're all waiting for. Did it meet your standards? Did it meet your expectations? Are you happy with it? As I know I am. I'm going to be hunting on this map a lot, bringing a lot of content, because it's great. Now we have 3 maps that we can hunt. It's incredible content. And I wish more companies will over-deliver like this, really care for their community, and, you know, bring a lot to their genres and their games. That's all I have for now, folks. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.